The office lobby gleamed with glass walls and polished marble floors. Employees hurried past in suits, carrying laptops, sipping coffee, eyes focused on deadlines. And there was Sophia, my best friend, my colleague, my sister in all but blood. Sophia waved at me from across the lobby, her smile lighting up the room. Her red lipstick matched the bold confidence she carried in every step. She had always been the vibrant one, the one who walked into a space and made it brighter. We had met in college. I still remember our first lecture when Sophia slid into the seat beside me, whispering, "Let's survive this class together." We laughed, bonded over coffee, and from that day on, we were inseparable. Through late night study sessions, heartbreaks, exams, and graduation, Sophia was by my side. We even applied for the same job, not thinking we'd both get hired, but fate placed us in the same office. From day one, Sophia and I were known as a pair. If you see one, the other isn't far behind, our colleagues joked, and they weren't wrong. Lunch breaks were ours, after work drinks were ours. Even bosses noticed. You two make an unbeatable team, they'd say. And for years, Sophia and I built each other up. We stayed late together, typing furiously on laptops, whispering encouragement when projects piled high. We competed for promotions but laughed about it, swearing, if you get it first, you pull me up too. For me, Sophia was more than a friend. She was family. That's why her betrayal cut deeper than any blade could. Because while Sophia cheered me on, while Sophia hugged me in the office, while Sophia promised she had my back, Sophia was stealing the one person I trusted most outside of work. My fiancé. It began with little things. Things so small I almost dismissed them. Sophia started staying late at the office more often. At first I thought it was dedication. But then I noticed she wasn't staying with me anymore. She was staying when Daniel, my fiancé, came to pick me up. Daniel and Sophia started talking more. At first, harmless chats in the break room, then whispered jokes that made Sophia laugh a little too loudly. And when Daniel walked into the office, Sophia's hand would always brush her hair back, her smile suddenly brighter. I wanted to believe it was nothing. This was Sophia. Sophia who held me when I cried after my father's funeral. Sophia who shared her last $20 with me in college. Sophia who swore Daniel was like a brother to her. But the unease grew. One evening, Daniel cancelled our dinner date. He said work emergency. Later that night, scrolling through Instagram, I saw Sophia's story. She sat at a dimly lit bar, a wine glass in her hand. In the background, on the table, I saw a glass of Daniel's favorite whiskey. My heart twisted. Coincidence, I whispered. It had to be coincidence. But my instincts whispered louder. Over the next few weeks, the signs became clearer. Sophia stopped inviting me to after-work drinks. Daniel grew secretive with his phone. Sophia's perfume lingered on Daniel's jacket once, faint but familiar. I told myself I was paranoid, that I couldn't possibly suspect Sophia. But deep down, I knew. The girl I once trusted with my secrets was keeping a secret of her own. And it had Daniel's name all over it.
The truth came crashing one night. Daniel had fallen asleep on the couch, his phone buzzing beside him. I glanced at it. The screen lit up. A message. From Sophia. My heart hammered as I picked it up. Sophia, last night was amazing. I can't stop thinking about you. The words blurred as tears filled my eyes. I opened the thread, hands shaking. Message after message scrolled before me. Sophia, we have to be careful. She suspects nothing. Daniel, I know, after the corporate gala, we'll finally talk about us more seriously. The corporate gala, the biggest night of our careers, a night I had been chosen to lead the presentation, a night Sophia and I had dreamed of since our very first day at the office. And yet, Sophia was planning to celebrate it by planning a future with my fiancé. I kept scrolling. More proof. Dozens of messages. Photos of Sophia and Daniel leaving restaurants late at night. Screenshots of video calls, her smiling, him holding his glass of whiskey. Even a selfie of Sophia wearing Daniel's jacket, captioned with a heart. I couldn't breathe. The betrayal was too sharp, too deep. Sophia, the girl who once promised to be my maid of honor. Sofia, the girl who swore Daniel was like a brother. Sofia, the girl who stabbed me in the back. But I didn't confront her. Not Sofia, not Daniel. Instead, I saved everything. Screenshots, photos, voice notes. I built a folder of their lies. Because if Sofia wanted to play with fire, I was going to burn her mask in front of the entire company. And fate gave me the perfect stage. The corporate gala. The night Sofia thought she would shine. The night Sofia thought she would celebrate my success. But that night, Sofia's truth would be revealed under the brightest lights of all. The weeks leading up to the gala felt endless. Sofia smiled at me in the office as if nothing was wrong. She sent me memes, asked me about dresses, even offered to help me pick my shoes. Every laugh, every word, every smile from Sofia made my blood boil. Because behind that mask of friendship, she was texting Daniel. Every time her phone buzzed, I wondered if it was him. Every time she stepped away to take a call, I imagined his name lighting up her screen. At night, I replayed their messages in my head. Sofia's words haunted me. She suspects nothing. And I smiled bitterly in the dark, whispering to myself, "Oh, Sofia, you have no idea." The day of the gala arrived. The ballroom sparkled with chandeliers, tables draped in silk, glasses of champagne lined in perfect rows. The stage stood tall, ready for speeches and awards. I wore a long black gown. Daniel stood at my side, adjusting his tie, smiling at everyone like the perfect fiancé. And then Sofia entered. She wore crimson red, the kind of dress that turned heads, that screamed confidence, that demanded attention. Gasps rippled through the room. Sofia smiled, soaking it in, her heels clicking against the marble. She hugged me tightly, whispering in my ear, "You look stunning tonight, sis." I forced a smile. "Thank you, Sofia. You too." Our eyes locked. Hers glittered with arrogance, mine with quiet fury. Neither of us blinked.
The speeches began. The CEOs spoke about growth. The directors spoke about leadership. And then my name was called. Let's welcome our star project leader, the woman behind our biggest success this year. The applause thundered. Daniel clapped the loudest. Sofia's eyes shone with pride, or maybe with fear deep down. I stepped up to the microphone. "Good evening," I began. "Tonight we're here to celebrate achievements, but achievements mean nothing without truth. And truth? Truth has a way of shining, no matter how dark the lies are." The crowd listened, curious. Sofia's smile faltered slightly. Daniel's brow furrowed. I clicked the remote in my hand. The projector lit up behind me. First slide. Photos of the project team. The crowd clapped. Second slide. A screenshot. From Sofia. "Last night was amazing. Can't stop thinking about you." Gasps erupted. Whispers spread like fire. Sofia's face drained of color. Next slide. Daniel's reply. "Me too, Sofia. After the gala, we'll talk about us seriously." The room exploded. Is that Sofia? With Daniel? Oh my God. Slide after slide. Photos of Sofia and Daniel at restaurants, outside hotels, her in his jacket. I turned to the microphone, my voice calm. "This is Sofia, my best friend, my colleague, the woman who pretended to be my sister while she betrayed me with my fiancé." The crowd roared. Some gasped louder. Others shook their heads. Phones rose into the air, capturing Sofia's shame forever. Daniel jumped up. "This isn't real. She faked this." His voice cracked, but the evidence glowed behind him, undeniable. Sofia trembled,
her hands shaking. Finally, she whispered, "Please, stop." But I didn't, because Sofia hadn't stopped when she betrayed me. The final slide appeared. Sofia's selfie in Daniel's jacket. Her caption, "He's mine." The hall exploded in noise, and Sofia collapsed into her chair, face buried in her hands. The gala ended not with celebration, but with chaos. Colleagues avoided Sofia. Supervisors shook their heads. The CEO muttered, "Unprofessional, disgraceful." Sofia ran out of the ballroom, her heels clattering, tears streaking her face. Daniel followed, shouting, "Sofia, wait!" But no one stopped them. By morning, the photos were everywhere. Screenshots of the gala, videos of the slides, hashtags trending. Hashtag Sofia exposed. Hashtag corporate scandal. Hashtag Daniel the cheater. Daniel's promotion was canceled. Sofia's career collapsed overnight. Her friends abandoned her. Her family stopped answering her calls. I filed for separation. I moved on. I kept my dignity. And Sofia? She vanished from the office like a ghost. Months later, I sat in a cafe, sipping coffee, scrolling through my phone. A notification appeared. A message. From Sofia. "I'm sorry. Please forgive me." I stared at the name. Sofia. The girl who had been my best friend. The girl who had betrayed me with the man I loved. The girl whose name now lived not in my heart, but in the ashes of betrayal. I didn't reply, because closure didn't come from Sofia. It came from me. I set my phone down, smiled, and whispered, "Goodbye, Sofia." And just like that, the chapter closed.